On a pass to set him up.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Wiggins. The Suns getting the bucket. Clock at 6. Here's Walter. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's the franchise. Pass to B-Train. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Kellogg from 15 feet away, and Houston again with the bucket. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. The franchise passes to Floyd. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both good from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Walter. Here's Kellogg. Houston moving it around. Wiggins inside the line. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's B-Train. Here's the Magician, guarded by Doncic. 6 to shoot. Pass to Floyd. The 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Rockets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Rockets leading by 5. And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. Drains the 3-pointer. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And we've got the great Brittany Griner in attendance tonight here.
Fantastic to see her back home. A long-time member of the Mercury. And for my money, the best defensive player in WNBA history.
Here's the franchise. Here's the Magician. Here's Floyd. It's deflected. Pass to Kellogg. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. There's B-Train. Tries the hook, and the shot goes down.
A nice form on that hook shot there.
Houston in the lead. Kellogg passes to the Prophet. They set the pick. Launches it. And it's Floyd with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Puts up a deep 3. And Thorpe pulls it down. Thorpe's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out left to the wing. Kellogg passes to the Prophet. With the shot. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here's the Magician. No scoring in this one. Medina the pass to the franchise. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Now, here's Doncic. Wiggins outside, fires for 3. The Rockets again can't hit. Suns trail by 4. Ogina the pass to the Magician. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. For Houston, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And he's going up for the alley-oop. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Get loud, fans!
Boomer, he's checked in for Houston.
Number 29. Karen, number 29.
To the left side wing. The franchise passes to Medina. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. With the floater. Pass to Floyd. There's the triple. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Suns trail by 3. Here's the franchise. They set the screen to the wing on the left. Here's B-Train. Let's go. That one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Kellogg. Pass to Walter. Drills it from outside. Walter's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's the franchise. Here's the Magician, guarded by Doncic. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
To the middle. It's deflected. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Walter. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Pass to B-Train. There's the pick. Here's the Magician, guarded by Doncic. Traps in the tray. He's got 5.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Walter. Here's Kellogg. Off with the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
And the Suns here with a different look. Shake and Bake's checked in for Floyd. Erickson comes in for the Magician. Hardaway's checked in for Skinny. And Tyus Jones subbed in for the franchise. Thunder's checked in for the Rockets. And Phoenix turns it over again. Baddest ones checked in for Tyus Jones.
Number 32.
Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Walter. Here's Thunder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Rockets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Suns have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Has to be Train. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out to Hardaway. Here's B-Train. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Garbage man, he's checked in for Houston. The quick comes in for Doncic. Just 3 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
To the inside. To Hardaway. There's the screen. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Kellogg. The shot.
2 minutes remaining.
Gets an open look and hits. And the Rockets lead by 4. 1:56 left in the first. Here's baddest one. Pass to Erickson. On to Hardaway. From deep. Good on the three-point shot.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Kellogg. Down low. Here's Boomer. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Floyd's checked in for Phoenix. And a change for the Rockets. The Bulldozer is checked in for Thorpe. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Bulldozer. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's shake and bake. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Erickson misses. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Great. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 5. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. And the Suns miss again.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Here's Thunder. Here's Graves. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Rockets ahead, leading by 5. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
We've got baddest one. Erickson is out there with Floyd. Then there's Hardaway. And it's shake and bake in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's baddest one. He has yet to score. Pass to shake and bake. Here's baddest one. Lays it up off the glass.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Rockets leading by 6. Here's Kellogg. Here is Garbage Man. His three-pointers off the mark. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to baddest one. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Stolen away. Here's Floyd. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Basket good. 6 points for the Click.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Hardaway. Nailed from three-point land. Hardaway has got 6 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Kellogg. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
And the Rockets making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Here's Floyd. He has 5 from outside the arc. It's good from long range. 8 points for him.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Cross passes to Wiggins. And it's blocked. Here's baddest one. Fires from the wing. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Kellogg. He's got 8. Pass to Garbage Man. Here's the bulldozer. Guarded by Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Kellogg can't get it to go. Suns trail by 4. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Erickson passes to Hardaway. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's tipped. Going inside. Pass to Kellogg. And it's Floyd with the rebound. Floyd's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pulls it up. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Floyd's got 10.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
For the 3. Another miss by Houston. Phoenix has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Erickson outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the paint. Here's Cross. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And the Suns call time here. The Magician, he's checked in for Phoenix. The franchise comes in for baddest one. And a change for the Rockets. Thorpe's checked in. Here's Floyd. He's got 10. Here's the franchise to the right side. From 12 feet out. Can't hit that one.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Graves passes to Wiggins. Driving in. Over Hardaway. And that one's good. Wiggins. And now a 6-point Houston lead. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The tray. Erickson misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Floyd. Powered down with both hands.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Great. Again, the Rockets score.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
So it's Phoenix now. The Rockets making the shot. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 7. Good work from Erickson. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Graves. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Driving the lane. Here's the Magician. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Kellogg's got 4 rebounds in this game. Unloads. Garbage man misses. Phoenix shooting about 42% so far. With some arc. Erickson passes to 4. Pass to the franchise. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick to the inside. Cuts off the pass. Higgins outside. Here is Garbage Man. Houston moving the ball around. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. So for the Suns, Shake and Bake's checked in for Floyd. P-Train comes in for Erickson. And it's Skinny in for Hardaway. Walter, he's checked in for Houston. Suns trail by 7. Pass to the Magician. Here's Medina. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Walter, the layup off target. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. B-Train's shot is good. Houston leading by 5. Here's Kellogg. He's got 11. To Boomer. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Suns shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. Here's the franchise, covered by Wiggins. Here's the franchise, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Wiggins outside. Here's Kellogg. Pass to Walter. Higgins outside. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by the Magician. Suns trail by 5. Tries the spin move. Magina the pass to Shaken. And it's blocked. Here's Thorpe. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Here's the franchise. He has 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's B-Train. Shake and bake. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Kellogg. He's got 11. It's good. 1:57 left in the first half of the game. Pass to the Magician. Here's B-Train. They set the pick. This one for 3. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
1:29 left in the first half. Here's Walter. And Houston again with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's B-Train. He's got 9. To the middle. It's tipped. A 3-ball. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Wolf.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be in there.
There's a good screen. Here's Kellogg. Got a hand on it. 43 seconds left in the first half. Pass to B-Train. Here's the franchise. Here's Walter. And that's off the glass and in. Walter's got 10.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Shake and Bake. Covered by Thorpe. There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Shake and Bake. The shot, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 5. From Footprint Center, back in a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Quick has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Walter. Wiggins is out there with the Quick. Then there's Doncic, and it's Thorpe in at the center position. Shoots. The franchise can't hit. Rockets leading by 5. Thorpe, the pass to Wiggins. Down low, stolen. Here's Wolf. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Kellogg. Houston moving it around. Here's Thorpe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Rockets have shot 6 or 7 at the line, and he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty, missing both. Suns trail by 5. Here's the franchise. Pass to B-Train. Here's Wolf. Rocket 6. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He lobs it up. A slam dunk by Thorpe.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Here's Wolf. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to the Magician. Inside. Deflects the pass. Doncic with the steal. The Prophet passes to Wiggins. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Drains it from beyond the arc. Walter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming in attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Pass to Thorpe. Here's Kellogg. And it's Floyd with the rebound. Floyd's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the drive. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to the franchise. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The franchise has got 10 points in the game.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
There's the pick. Doncic outside. Here's Kellogg. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's B-Train. Pass to the franchise. From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as much as 10. Doncic outside. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Thorpe. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Floyd passes to Medina. Here's the franchise. There's a screen. Here's the 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Houston leading by 9. Takes a step back. Kellogg passes to Doncic. To the paint. Here's Walter. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. For Phoenix, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Ring shot on the way. Pass to the franchise. Drills the 3-pointer. He's got 13.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Wiggins outside. Here's Thorpe. Doncic outside. It's tipped. Here's B-Train. He's got 9. Got a piece of it. Here's Walter. Down low. Here's the franchise. Covered by Thorpe. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. The Suns making a change here. Hardaway's checked in.
Number 17, Hardaway.
And it's the Suns with the ball. trailing here by 8. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Unhindered, going all the way.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
The Magician passes to Ford. And again, it's the Suns missing. Houston leading by 10.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Here's the franchise. He's got 13. Outside Hardaway. Pass to B-Train. Here's the franchise. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Boomer, he's checked in for the Rockets. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Kellogg. 15 points in the game. Pass to Boomer. Here's Thorpe. Out to Doncic for 3. Sinks the triple. And the Rockets lead by 14.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But, Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. Here's the franchise after the Rockets pick up 3. Here's B-Train. He's got 9. Down low. Here's Floyd. That one good for 2. Floyd's got 14. Houston leading by 12. The Prophet passes to Kellogg. Puts it up from 15. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Floyd's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to the franchise. Here's B-Train, covered by Thorpe. Here's the franchise. From about 19 feet, Alter pulls it in. Walter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Knocked away. Boomer the pass to Kellogg. Pass to Thorpe. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Suns trail by 12. The 11-footer. They get it back. Here's the franchise. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. Rockets have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Kellogg. He's got 15 to the inside. Thorpe, that's good. Thorpe's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Hardaway passes to Floyd. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Shake and Bake's checked in for Floyd. Erickson comes in for the Magician. And Baddest One subbed in for the Franchise. Here is Boomer. He's got 5. Here's Walter. Offline with his 3. Hardaway with it. Pass to Baddest One. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Baddest One's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. 1:53 left to play in the third. Kellogg, second chance effort. He lays it in. Kellogg's got 17 now.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Pass to Erickson. Bucket is good. 7 points in the game.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Here's Walter. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Baddest One. He's got 5. It's picked off. And it's Houston on the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Shoots from the line. Again, the Rockets score.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And the Rockets making a change here. Higgins is checked in, and he's good on the second. Here's Walter. 23 points in the game from downtown. Shake and Bake grabs the miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway against Wiggins. Shake and Bake passes to Erickson. Here's Baddest One. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Rockets on top. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Floyd out there with Shake and Bake. Then there's Baddest One. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Erickson, and at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Floyd. Oh, good on the triple.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Here's Thorpe. Pass to Garbage Man. Rebounded by Baddest One. Erickson passes to Baddest One. Here's Floyd, covered by Thorpe. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Floyd.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Pass to Boomer. Here is Garbage Man. Stolen by Erickson. One-on-one fast break. A floater. Shake and bake. No good. Rockets leading by 11. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here is Boomer. Pass to Wiggins. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The Rockets again can't hit. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Erickson with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Floyd, covered by Wiggins. The shot by Floyd, no good.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
That free throw, no good. The franchise is checked in for the Suns.
Erickson.
He hits the second from the line. So it's the Rockets now. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Timeout called. Rockets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. Now he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's great, I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
To the paint. Here's Shake and Bake. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Suns. Floyd's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Erickson outside, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Baddest one's checked in for Hardaway. And a change for the Rockets. Thompson's checked in. Here's Graves. Another miss by Houston. Suns trail by 10. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The shot by Floyd, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Doncic is checked in for Thompson. And Phoenix has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's baddest one, covered by Wiggins, inside.
Rockets foul. Fourth. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for Phoenix, Floyd.
He hits both from the stripe.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Garbage Man. And the 3 off target.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
The drive by Doncic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The first one falls. Hill, he's checked in for Erickson. Houston also making some changes. Walter, he's checked in for Thorpe, and it's the quick in for Boomer. Suns trail by 12. 9 feet out, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 7 points for Shake and Bake.
And
he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Wiggins from outside, and the three ball is good. And the Rockets lead by 13.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Wiggins, first personal foul, third team foul. At the line for two.
First one falls for him. So for the Suns, B-Train comes in for Shake and Bake, and it's the Magician in for Hill. And a change for the Rockets. Boomer, he's checked in for Wiggins. Rockets leading by 11. Pass to Boomer. To the paint. Ball stolen. To the inside. Here's Medina. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here is Boomer. And some nice passing there by Houston. To the middle. Here's Graves. Basket counts.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's B-Train. Out to the wing. Here's the franchise. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Rockets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Garbage man misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to the franchise. Here's Battis one. Shot clock at 6. Here's Medina. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
The Magician passes to Medina. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. B-Train's got it back down to single digits for the Suns.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Here's Walter. And the turnover again by Houston. Skinny is checked in for Phoenix. And a switch here also for Houston. Thorpe's checked in. Here's the franchise. Pass to Wolf. There's B-Train. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Walter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He misses the free throw.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Wiggins is checked in for Houston. Pass to the Magician. There's B-Train. Down low, here's Floyd. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Floyd's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
The shot's good. And that's 12 points for Clutch.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to B-Train. Here's Wolf. Covered by Wiggins. The Magician passes to Wolf. Here's the franchise. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wiggins drawn the double team. Here's Kellogg. Hits the 3-point bomb. And it's an 11-point Houston lead. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Wolf. Pass to B-Train. The franchise passes to Medina. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Inside. Here's Walter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That free throw good from Walter.
Walter, 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Suns trail by 12. Pass to Floyd. To the middle. Here's Medina. Shoots over Doncic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
The Suns call time.
Here they come, fans. It's your one.
Here's B-Train. Pass to Floyd. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Floyd's got 23 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
1:52 left to play here in the fourth. Doncic outside. Here's Walter. Misses the baby hook. Suns trail by 9. Floyd passes to Medina. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
14 foul. At the line.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Kellogg. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range. Kellogg's got 12 points here in the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Wiggins outside. Here's the screen. Pass to Walter. Buries the long-range jumper.
Walter.
And the Rockets lead by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Rockets.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for the Profits.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
Pass to B-Train. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Kellogg. So we see Houston taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be